Welcome to the opening ceremonies of our Metro Red Line subway. Prepare to be dazzled as we usher in a new era in high-speed transportation. Ladies and gentlemen, we present your new Metro Red Line subway.
Is a long time, but that's how long we have been pushing on this dream, this vision of what we should do in Los Angeles County. It took enormous effort by a great partnership from the federal level, the Senate and the House, the Department of Transportation, down to the state of California, the county of Los Angeles, and all of the officials and the friends of transit in this community work together to bring about this day. I am excited about it. I am so pleased about it. I made a promise when I ran for mayor in 1973 that in 18 months we'd deliver by breaking ground for rapid transit. Well, I missed only by a few months. But the important thing is that this day is here.
Thank you very much, Tom. This is a great day. It marks the culmination of a great deal of effort, a tremendous cooperative venture on the part of all levels of government, and also the support of the private sector for the kind of modern system that we're celebrating today. This is the first segment of what is going to be a great central link to what in 30 years will be the most magnificent transportation system in the world. And it took vision, and I heard that speech. I heard the acceptance speech, so he was off a few months. It took that kind of faith, that kind of sustaining effort to bring about what today we are celebrating as a wonderful new system.
And now may I present to you the chairman of the L.A. County Transportation Commission, Richard Alatorre.
Thank you very much, Mayor Bradley. The governor probably put it very well. I don't believe that this Metro Rail system would have been made possible if it hadn't been for the work that the Mayor, Tom Bradley, has done to have this day realized. To the Glenn Andersons, former congressman, to the Julian Dixons, to the governor, who was then United States Senator, to Kenny Hahn, the father of Proposition A, to Ed Edelman, and everybody that made this day possible. It couldn't have been done if it hadn't been not only the support of the elected officials, but much more importantly, the support of the people of the city and county of Los Angeles, and for that, we're truly grateful. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Richard. The next person to speak is Marv Hollen, the president of the Commission of RTD.
The women and men of the RTD are pleased and delighted that this day has come about. This will be part of a great integrated transportation system. It will be part of a bus system which will get better and better, a rail system which will get better and better, and it'll all be within the spirit of the seed that Tom Bradley planted in 1973. Thank you very much, Mayor Bradley.
Thank you, Marv. And now, Congressman Julian Dixon.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor and Mr. Governor. How are you, Julian? This is living proof that Los Angeles can do things right. 20 years ago, there were skeptics and that said it couldn't be done. Well, it could be done with the cooperation of the federal government, the state government, local transit authorities. And I think that the mayor, the city council, the RTD, the Los Angeles County Transportation Commission, There is enough credit in this for everyone, and there is enough enthusiasm to complete this mission. One of the gentlemen that is so important to the funding from the federal level is a gentleman from New Jersey. He is a member of the Appropriations Committee. He is the chairman of the Subcommittee on Transportation. He's here today. We need to thank him. He is a fine, distinguished gentleman, Senator Frank Lautenberg. Senator? Yes.
Thank you very much, Congressman Dixon, Mayor Bradley, Governor Wilson, and I were elected to the Senate together. And even as he ascended, if I may say, to Sacramento, he left behind a message. He said, "Frank, this doesn't mean I'm less interested in getting federal money for California." This is one wonderful example. It wasn't too many years ago that when we thought of mass transit, we thought only of New York or Chicago or Philadelphia or Boston. Today we see interest in mass transit in Honolulu and Dallas and you name it, and particularly this major city of our society. To be now initiating a new transit system is a thrill indeed, and there are many people, not the least of which, Mayor, was a former colleague of mine, Alan Cranston, who did so much work on behalf of his beloved state, particularly in the transportation transit area. So I thank you all for the opportunity to be here. This fellow from New Jersey is delighted to see transit well on its way, and I congratulate all of you for this occasion.
We have another distinguished visitor from the other house, the house that Maxine and I and Walter Tucker serve in. He is the chairman of the Subcommittee on Surface Transportation, gentleman from West Virginia, Nick Rahall. Nick, would you just come up and say a word or two?
Thank you, Julian. I'm just honored to be here in Los Angeles and to salute the mayor and the governor and Julian, you, and all the congressional delegation from Los Angeles. They keep this project in the very forefront of our deliberations, and for me to see it firsthand is an additional boost, and I'm just happy and congratulate all. Thank you, Julian.
Thank you. Thank you. The mayor talked about Glenn Anderson, who chaired for many years the Committee on Public Works, but there's a gentleman who served with me for many years on the Appropriations Committee. He deserves a lot of credit for sticking with a program that, quite frankly, he had doubts as to whether it would serve the entire Los Angeles community. In particular, I'm talking about former Congressman Ed Roybal. Is Ed here?
Yes, there he is, right back here. Ed?
Ed, come up.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to congratulate Mayor Bradley and congratulate also the elected officials that all work together with the mayor, the governor, and everybody else to make this possible. And when all of this is completed, it'll be the greatest system in the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ed.
Two important members of our delegation who are freshmen. One serves on the Public Works Committee, and rapid transit is very important to servicing the district that he represents. I'm talking about the gentleman from Compton, the former mayor of Compton, Walter Tucker. Walter, do you want to say a word? Or? Got your own fan club.
I paid those guys to say that. It is truly an honor. I'll make this brief, but it is truly an honor for me to stand here amongst all of these distinguished elected officials who have laid the path. I know that I'm just here to pick up the baton. I hear people talk about the old red line, and I remember it well myself. You guys believe that? I got a bridge in Florida. I'll say, I was so young I don't even remember the red line, but I remember this red line, and I'm just going to do everything I can to work with everyone to make this the best system in all the country. My hat's off to all Republicans, Democrats alike, from the federal level down to the local level. This is great. I'm glad I could be a part of it. Thank you so much.
The next gentleman that I would like to introduce has been a strong advocate for us. He is the administrator, the regional administrator for the Federal Transit Administration. This gentleman is often in Los Angeles, and he has been a strong advocate for a program that he could see that was working. Stewart Taylor. Mr. Taylor?
Thank you. you. As the major funding partner of this endeavor, the federal government is delighted to be a part of this event today. And I only want to say that we will continue in this partnership as the system expands in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Taylor. May I now introduce to you the person that we consider the father of the Red Line. May I present Supervisor Kenny Hahn.
Thank you, Mayor. You know, I used to jump on those red car lines, and I used to jump on those yellow car lines, and I hope today will come soon for me. I can jump on those red lines again. But this is a great day, Mayor. You should deserve all this credit because you campaigned on this platform, bringing better transportation to Los Angeles. Thank you very much, Mayor.
Thank you, Kenny. Big round of applause for Kenny Hahn. Now I'm going to introduce some other folks. Ed Edelman, one of the strong proponents of rapid transit.
I thought it's all been said, Tom, but this is the core part of the system. Obviously, without this, the buses wouldn't work as well, the Metrolink wouldn't work, light rail wouldn't work, and this is the core, and you deserve all the credit. You put a lot of your energy and ability into making this go, and we congratulate you.
Thank you very much, Ed. And now to the City Council and the City of Los Angeles. John Ferraro, the President of the City Council. He has a proclamation to present.
Tom, thank you very much. There's been a lot of people thanked today, and well-deserved, and let me just say that this is a special Metro Red Line Super Saturday, and it's the mayor has declared today Metro Rail Red Line Day in Los Angeles. We join with him, all the members of the City Council, one of the few unanimous votes of the week, and so we want to present this to Marvin Holden and to Richard Alatorre, the chair of the RTD and the new chair of the MTA.
And now representing the 88 cities of Los Angeles County and the League of California Cities, Bill Thompson, Councilman from Pasadena.
Thank you very much, Tom. It's a pleasure to represent the 88 cities of Los Angeles County, including the city of Los Angeles. The only point I want to stress is that this is a network of transportation for the entire county. We're delighted to have this important central piece opened. We're looking forward to the rest of it. It's going to be tremendous for this area, tremendous for the entire county, and our thanks to you for your very hard work to make it happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill. We're coming to the close. Next to last speaker, Richard Alatorre.
Are you ready? All right. Before I make a very special presentation, I thought it would only be fitting to call upon a man that hasn't been given the accolades that I feel that he justifiably deserves. Let me ask Nick Patsuris if he could say a few words. Nick, where is it?
I want to take the opportunity to thank a person publicly for being strong, because when the going got tough, many jumped ship, many retreated, many came against the project. But Tom Bradley stood by me, provided the fortitude, the support in the valleys and the hills of this 2.5 years battle. Tom Bradley was there, and I am grateful for his support. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
At this time, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to present to the mayor of the city of Los Angeles, Tom Bradley, which we'd like to more fondly call him really the father of the Los Angeles Metro Rail. I'd like to have him step forward and accept this conductor shoe, which really symbolizes the fact that he was the engine when we first started. And today, as we inaugurate the Metro line, I think it's only fitting that we make this presentation to him in recognition of not only his commitment from the time even before he was the mayor of the city of Los Angeles, but throughout his tenure as the mayor. And this day could have not been possible without the engine for the Metro Rail. And I'd like to ask Tom Bradley if he could please step forward and accept this on behalf of the LA County Transportation Commission and the RTD. Tom.
Thank you very much, Richard. Let me acknowledge the great work of the heads of these three transportation agencies. And I'll start with Ed McSpadden, who was the guy who guided us through the Rail Construction Corporation. Ed, thank you very much. Alan Pegg from RTD. Big round of applause. And Neil Peterson from L.A. County Transportation Commission. Thank you, Neil.
Let me now at this time, this is it. Let me introduce to you the next generation of riders of the Metro Rail. This is what, to me, public service is all about. And what it's all about is about children. And I'd like to acknowledge and have them please step forward, the future generation of riders for the Metro Rail. Thank you. And see, as you can see here, they truly reflect the great diversity that makes this great city the city that it is.
My name is Amber Thomas, and I am a 5th grader. On behalf of our city's future transit riders, I would like to thank you, Mayor Bradley, and the citizens of this county for giving us the Metro Red Line. For many of us, the Metro will be the first kind of transportation we will get to use around the city, and we are excited. The Metro Red Line is also the smart way to help our environment, and all of us should do what we can. Thank you.
Thank you. Big round of applause. Terrific. Thank you. Folks, thank you for coming to help us celebrate this great day. A new era in public transit in Los Angeles. And to those who will come after us, they will be able to look back upon the contributions which we've made to the advancement of this city. Here they are. They belong to you, the people of Los Angeles County. Thank you very much.